And we are live from Jacksonville for the Jaguars versus the Buccaneers, a Florida rivalry with a big storyline going into this.
Way across, a few hours away from each other.
Yep. And of course, the storyline I'm talking about is Liam Cohen. Liam Cohen, a former offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And the Jaguars just fucking stole him.
Yeah.
Literally just
we'll explain the story after this. And we are back here as the Jags will kick it off and the Bucs will start with it. So, of course, the story I'm talking about, Liam Cohen. Of course, as you know, Liam Cohen was the offensive coordinator for the Buccaneers last season and for many seasons until last season where, can you let me fucking describe the story? God damn it. He was he was about to be hired for Jacksonville, and then he requested. Well, we don't know if he actually said this, but it's kind of obvious. We heard some problems about Trent Baalke, former Jags GM. Then, immediately after he's fired, all of a sudden Liam Cohen wants the job again, and he doesn't even pick up the Bucs phone calls, and there you go. And Bucky are going to start. So, yeah, this is not only a Florida rivalry, but I feel like the Buccaneers feel kind of betrayed over Liam Cohen, so a win for them tonight would probably mean a lot, beating their offensive coordinator, who kind of left them on red, or ghosted them.
Oh, yeah, and also the fact that the Jaguars, the Bucs will literally get willing to beat him there to make him the highest paid coordinator of all time, and he still said no because we owe the Bucs.
And stuffed. 2nd and 8. Jags defense, of course, improving over the course of this season. Started off very terribly. It was so bad that they lost a game to the Dolphins that was easily winnable if the defense was just good enough. And then, of course, they signed some big names, and traded for some big names like Marshawn Lattimore, Jair Alexander. Just massive additions to the roster.
Of course,
and bad throw by Baker.
Of course, the Jaguars had to trade Travis Etienne.
Oh yeah, let's not forget, like, the Jaguars are literally coming off of a literal murder from last week against their division rivals, the Tennessee Titans, where they won by 52 points. Biggest blow in the history of our MFL. And 3rd and 8, so big conversion coming up. Can Baker get it? Very clutch on. They're down and it's intercepted! Wow.
Jacksonville!
Holy shit. Well, that is a start to the game for sure. And
Jair Alexander.
Yep. Has one of the highest pick rates in the league. Who else? Who else would it be?
Marshawn, who's owned by literally every.
Look at that! Wow, he fleeced the shit out of Otten there. God damn.
Of course,
so Tampa Bay with the first turnover of the game.
Of course, Jacksonville losing Travis Etienne, and now the starter will be Tank Bigsby.
Oh, god damn! Bigsby railed there.
Yeah.
What a start to the game. Baker throwing the interception to Jair Alexander.
No. So I didn't let you finish.
No, I was done. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, De'Ami Brown is also a Jaguar.
Yep, former commander.
Yeah, they did gain him.
And Trevor. Run it in and he slides.
You see, who was that? That guy, Aziz Al-Shir, he didn't hit Trevor when he was clearly sliding. It's not that hard to just keep your hands away from the quarterback that's sliding and giving them a concussion. It's not that hard to not give people concussions. It's not hard, Aziz.
And Bigsby stuffed. 1 yard pickup.
Yeah, Etienne is clearly better, but
to be fair though, to be fair, it's Bucs run defense. Shit is just demon.
I know, but they also he doesn't have as much of a connection with Trevor as Etienne does. Because Etienne and Trevor have been playing with each other since high school. Of course, Etienne had a big game again with the Commies earlier this week. Ginormous game, actually.
So they're at the 24. Trevor hands it off. Bigsby gains 6 there.
course, the memes last year of every time the Jaguars ran Bigsby, people would meme and say the Jaguars brought in the tank.
So 3rd and 3.
Not that big.
Let's see how Jaguars convert here. It looks like T-Law's going to throw it.
Or scramble.
Oh, he's going to bring a receiver in. That's Brian Thomas Jr.
Jets went out.
Oh, no, he's sacked. And there's a flag. Oh, bailed out there. And that'll bring him to the 13.
Kind of a stupid
Retard. Say like a French person. So that's an automatic first down at the 13-yard line. Yeah, exactly. They had a sack there. They would have. Jacksonville would have just settled for a field goal.
Yeah, but now they can get a touchdown.
T-Law to Brian Thomas, who has a first, I believe. Yep. That'll be Trevor's first throw of the day. Now with the 2. So they're going to pass it here, or they're going to run Bigsby, and let's see.
Let's just say about it. I mean, Bigsby's...
Yeah, they're probably, it looks like they're running it.
Yeah, Bigsby's kind of been shit today, but...
First drive of the game for Jacksonville, so I won't say that yet. Oh.
Yeah.
Good work from the front line. Tampa Bay. Trevor throws it in, touchdown to Goddard. New addition to the Jags roster. Former Eagle.
Yep.
One of Jalen Hurts' biggest targets of all time might become Trevor soon.
Yeah. That would be his first reception as a Jaguar.
Of course, Jaguars, old tight end Evan Ingram, just as great, but
he's in Denver.
Yeah, he's in Denver now.
Colorado. Of course, now Philly's tight end is
Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
And they'll kick it in, and the Jags get the first points on the board. 7-0 against Tampa Bay.
Logan Cook, last year was in the All-Pro, will kick it away.
And takes a knee. So Baker with the interception on the previous drive. Let's see what they do here. Led to 7 points for Jacksonville.
Baker literally led the league in picks last year, so...
Stop there.
And no, I'm not... Well, actually, sorry. Baker was second in picks last year, so I'm for sure if Kirk Cousins continued playing throughout the whole season, he probably would have threw like 20.
So Jacksonville good at stopping Bucky, it seems. So 2nd and 10, gonna run Bucky again, and this time he gets a better run. 7-yard pickup. So the 32 now. 3rd and 3. Pressure coming. And almost intercepted again. 0 for 3 on passes, 1 interception. Wow, this Jacksonville defense is not fucking around.
We don't fuck around. We're the best defense in the league. Saxonville, bitch.
So Buck's probably gonna punt the ball away here. And they will.
Bucks fans are probably getting more pissed at Jacksonville fans inside Jacksonville as we speak, because Liam Cohen is, of course, running the defense.
And that'll be a touchback.
Weirdly enough, honestly, I think Jacksonville's defense is playing better than its offense.
Oh yeah, way better. Baker hasn't completed a pass yet.
No, I mean, better than Jacksonville's
Trevor.
offense has, and usually it's...
Oh, incomplete.
Yeah, see, like, usually it's not like this. I mean, this is weird for me.
Oh yeah, normally it's the offense outperforming the shit out of the defense. But no, ever since Jacksonville cleaned up their defense over both the offseason and this season, I mean, look at how it's been. It's literally one of the first throws of the game the first throw of the game from Baker was an interception.
Of course, OBJ got cut by Jacksonville because of, well, I'm not going to go into that, but the New York has re-signed
And
OBJ.
Wait, Trevor. Oh, oh. And that'll be a loss of 5.
Yeah, Trevor 3 before 8 yards. Probably gonna be because of that loss of 2 yards. Take Bigsby with his first reception for -5 yards.
So big conversion coming up here for Jacksonville to 15. And against this Bucks defense, I mean, I trust them to make a big stop, but let's see. Keep them alive. And it's caught. Goddard. Yep. One of the most trusty tight ends in the league. And that'll keep this drive alive for Jacksonville. All the way to the Bucks 46.
Okay, Parker Washington is kind of like fucking open. And so is
BTJ was too, yeah.
Actually, BTJ was more.
BTJ would have ran it in, actually.
Jesus. Probably Trevor doesn't just move the like throwing it that far. Probably just wants to get his arm warmed up before throwing it.
And overthrown.
Honestly, I think it was smarter. Get your arm warmed up. Hasn't done that much yet. He's a rocket, so.
And Bigsby stuffed. That's a loss of 3. Yeah, Bigsby's not having the greatest night.
I like Troy Bigsby, by the way. I'm not
So again, Jacksonville's in another situation where they have to make a big conversion to make any moves here and bring this to a 2-score lead.
Trevor's thrown deep already to Goddard twice. Once on the string.
Alright, let's see what they do here. And Trevor. He's got time.
No.
And flag.
No.
I don't like that call.
I'm a Jaguars fan.
But that'll bring him to the 33 nonetheless.
No, I'm literally a fan of Jacksonville.
Yeah, Trevor literally threw it with no pressure. And caught by BTJ, I believe. Yep. Of course, owned the shit out of that corner. Good to God. That would have been a pick. That would have been a pick with like almost any other receiver. God damn. Look at this. I thought this was picked for a second. Nope. BTJ. Look at that. I just realized you have Lattimore, and Mike Evans is a buck. You get Lattimore versus Mike Evans. Yeah. So it's 12 now. He's got time. Throws it to BT. Oh no, sorry, no, Bigsby. 7-yard pickup.
Honestly, this drive should probably be dead by now. But it's not. Thank you. That's very rarely help us. Thank you. Very rare.
Second and 3. Oh, blocked. 3rd and 3 now. Run game hasn't been great for Jacksonville. It feels like T-Law is forced to throw in almost every situation here.
It's good enough though. Pass it. Honestly, if his arm gets tight, he could just whip it with his ears. Pros of having good performance here.
T-Law. Ooh. Touchdown. Goddard. His second of the day.
Honestly, probably should have been a touchdown. He probably should have punted. But I don't care. Thank you, refs. Barely ever fucking help us.
Goddard gets the second touchdown for Trevor. Yeah, he's going to be a big target for Trevor all season. Has the most receptions out of anybody on the offense so far.
In this game.
I know, in this game, obviously. Yeah, he does. No. Goddard's been thrown to like 4 times already. BJ's been thrown to like twice. Yep, same position. Anyways, Jacksonville takes a 14-point lead as they are still shutting out the Bucs. And they'll kick it away. Brought to the 25 there.
So Jacksonville is completely, the Jags are completely
Whoa.
over the Bucs offense.
And first down there from Bucky, his first of the day. I said first down from Bucky. That's his first.
He got one on the first play today.
Oh, did he? Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Still, though, yeah, they've been really struggling. Still have yet to get to Jacksonville territory. Yeah, no, still have yet to get in Jacksonville territory. I'm right.
Still, that was their second first down of the fucking game. By the way.
Yeah. Okay, at the 39.
But Baker's still yet to throw completions.
Yeah, he's. Oh my God. Brutal front line. 3-yard pickup there. It's 43. Baker. His first completion of the day. To McMillan. That'll bring them to Jacksonville territory for the first time of the night. And this should be final play of the first quarter and stuffed at the 37. And that'll bring us to the second. 14-0, Jags up. Bucs ball going into the second quarter. 37. And Baker's going to throw again. He's got time. And complete to Evans. His owning Lattimore once again.
Fuck you.
You know it's true.
Actually, I don't think Lattimore allowed him.
No, he was.
Actually, he was.
Of course, he loves covering Mike Evans. He has a crush on him.
Why is Jair covering Godwin?
And touchdown, Bucs. That one to McMillan. The Bucs finally starting to get some momentum back on their side here. As Jacksonville was dominating them for the entire first quarter.
Maybe they can have a comeback.
Thought the momentum was dead after that Baker interception. Now it's seemingly back on track.
Yeah, that was like the third play of the game, too. So that would
And this will bring it within a touchdown. And it's up, and it's good. 14-7, Jacksonville lead. So the Bucs will kick it away now as they are still down. Jacksonville with an opportunity to take their 2-score lead back. And they take a knee. Run has been pretty dead from Jacksonville. Passing has been fairly decent. And Bigsby to the 32. Brings a receiver in motion. Gives it to Bigsby again, who's in for a first. Wow, he dived in there. said Bigsby dived in there for the first.
Jacksonville really dominating this game, honestly. Like that, I think they can get another touchdown here. They struggled offense, but defense. I mean, they forced a pick, punt, and they've offensively haven't been terrible either. So
Trevor. He's got time. Throws it to Bigsby, who's short of the first. Bigsby's been better as a receiver than I think he's been as a running back. Actually, not even that great of a receiver tonight either, though. Just kind of good for checkdowns, I guess, but... Trevor throws it to Goddard again, who's got it. Goddard, what a target he's been. And Lawrence. That'll be a 4-yard pickup. And Bigsby with his biggest run of the night. It's a 28 for the first down. So Jacksonville might actually take this to a 2-score lead again. Also worth noting that Jacksonville starts off with the ball because Bucks did start off with it, but then of course Baker threw a pick almost immediately. So Jacksonville can really make some big moves in this game. And nope, no game from Bigsby there.
The bounce back Jacksonville has had since that week 2 game against who again?
Huh? The Packers was week 2.
Yeah, since that Packers game.
Yeah, they've been undefeated since the Packers game.
Yeah. I think that Packers game was like, we got a fucking pick here. We just allowed 40 fucking points, and then before that we allowed 35.
T-Law almost intercepted.
Thomas.
3rd and 9. Big conversion to make here.
T-Law's been good at that, so that's here. Sorry, the Jags have been good at that. They have still yet to not convert on 3rd down, I believe. The only time they had, they honestly should have. Honestly, I still think. I still kind of don't like that. I think that's what was ultimately, it was the first quarter.
Lawrence overthrows, and this should be a field goal. Good work from the defense here. 33-yard attempt, and it's good. The Jags will take a 10-point lead now, 17-7. And the Jags will give it back as they now lead by 10. So Bucks left a small window for return, at least the first half here. They're only down by 10 now. Baker.
Oh my god, I love it.
Nice catch.
That was the greatest backpedal I've ever fucking seen. Jesus Christ. Oh, we play the fucking backpedal. It's beautiful.
So the 42. Baker. Caught by McMillan, who's been having a big game. Nice work there.
Hey, Jalen. And yes, his name's Jalen. I thought it was James. Fuck you. Well, actually, I didn't think it was James. I didn't know his name. He thought it was James. It was Jalen.
So they're at the 37 now. Baker. Caught. Evans goes down. Again owning Lattimore.
Well, in real life, you don't fucking play the Bucks next year, but Lattimore would still be a good game. Or the Philly. Go Philly. Looks like we have run.
Hands it off. Stopped. Second and 7 at the 21. And overthrows it. Third and 7. One more stop for Jacksonville, and they can bring this to a field goal, which will keep them having a touchdown worth of lead.
Oh, we still shouldn't, but I don't care what shit. Fuck
And it's overthrown, and it's going to be 4th and 7. Almost intercepted. Yard attempt, it's up, and it's good. So the Bucks now at 10 points, still down by 7. Jacksonville gets the ball back, and they get the ball after halftime as well. And the Bucks kick it away. Jags taking a so they're at the 25, of course, after the touchback. Hands off to Bigsby, and Bigsby gets trapped. No gain. Feels like Bigsby's been pretty much dead all night. It's been up to Trevor to pass on almost every play. It's it to Bigsby again. Bigsby with a gain of 2. And Trevor complete.
Low underthrown there, but Davis able to bring it in.
That'll bring them to the 39. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 17-10, Jacksonville leads, and Jacksonville's ball before the 2-minute. So the 39, Trevor. Throw it to Washington, who is stuffed there. Lawrence, screen to BTJ, and he's down 3rd and inches. Jacksonville, you have to use a timeout here.
Yeah. Oh, shit,
T-Law. And, Washington, going all the way to the 31. I'd probably use timeout here, yep, and they will. So that 31. And,
Jamie Brown.
and Jacksonville used their 2nd timeout. So they're at the 15. T-Law throws it away. That'll stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Trevor, another incompletion, 3rd and 10. So now you got to make the conversion here. Make it 24-10 going to half.
I mean, Trevor's been playing like shit when it comes to the completion percentage, but he's also been throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah, it seems like they've been forced to do screens all night because the run game is dead, so.
It's been hard to complete balls.
Trevor is pressured. And he runs it in for a first. Wow.
Yeah, one of the best scramblers in the league. Though, out of it. Honestly, he probably just like a quick check down, touchdown.
So they're at the 4 now. Trevor clutch there. Turning a 3rd and 10 to a 1st and goal. And caught for the touchdown. That is Parker Washington with the reception. His first of the day. And the Buccaneers have 18 seconds to respond before halftime.
Pablo is yelling at his defensive coordinator, even though he's kind of a defensive coordinator.
And ball is up, and it's good. So it's a 14-point lead now. Let's see how Tampa Bay responds with 18 seconds left. And the Jags will kick it off for the final time before half. And the Bucs take an E. So the Bucs get a touchdown here. They can make it 24-17 going in half. Field goal would make it 24-13. Buckies really seem like the best part of their offense all night.
Yeah. Nice
So they're going to try to get Baker in a good field position to throw a Hail Mary. So he'll be throwing that Hail Mary from the 27. Or, oh, never mind, they're just going to run the clock out. There we go. So going to halftime. So we both have Jacksonville right. Sorry about the duck quacking. We have a pet duck.
Yeah.
And yeah, you saw the stats there. Jacksonville's dominating like everything. And we are back from the break, or the halftime. And the Jaguars will get the ball back, already with a 14-point lead. And they take a knee. So, this game was, in the first quarter, really lopsided. Buccaneers had a decent second quarter, but with the Jags starting off with the ball, I mean, this is rough. This could extend out to a 21-point lead. So, I mean, the worst part about this for, sorry, the best part about this for the Jaguars, they just came off of that blowout against the Titans, and now you got this too. I mean, I'm not saying it's a blowout yet, but it could be. And caught! That one by BTJ. Oh, wait, sorry, no. Never mind. De'Ami Brown, yeah. So now they're at the 40. First play of the game.
Second.
Oh, well, first throw of the game. Oh, Bigsby stuffed. And there's a fumble, and the Bucks recover. But let's see if he was down or not. I didn't even notice it was a fumble. Yeah, they should.
I don't even know how you think that's a fumble. Jesus, how retarded do you have to be?
It's just because the ball came out. That's why. All right, so they're obviously, or they should question that. Bucks offense, Jags defense is on the field, but referees are checking over the film now. And there we go. So yeah, as you can see, he was down by contact, so they're not gonna rule. They shouldn't rule us a fumble, but ball came out when he was well down, so.
Yeah, it should be.
And the refs will say that it stays Jags ball. Yep. Would have killed the momentum if it was up. Yeah.
I mean, the Jaguars would have kept the lead even if that wasn't that Bucks drive ended up ending.
So first down at the 50, and caught by De'Ami again, who goes down at the 42.
De'Ami Brown will be his third reception, 49 yards.
So they're at the 42 now. Brings a receiver in motion. That's BTJ. And Trevor's going to fake it. He throws it, and that one to Parker Washington, who goes down at the 25. There's Todd Bowles. I mean, playing against someone who used to play for his offense. I mean, or not play for his offense, but coordinate his offense, I should say. and
Yeah.
now he's struggling to take them down, which is weird because this is one of the best defensive minds in the league with one of the best defenses in the league. So
Which is, I get it though. I mean, like when you're facing somebody who learned from Sean McVay and yourself, when you're one of the best, probably the best defensive mind, probably the best defensive minded coach in the league.
I wouldn't say the. I put Vic and Spags over him. Yeah.
But no, I mean the head coaches.
Oh, head coaches. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the best defensive-minded head coach in the league, and then versus the best what when and he's learned from you defensively and offensively learned from Sean McVay. Yeah, like those impossibles. It's impossible, really, when you're not that great offensively minded. Though Tank Bigsby's been terrible tonight. 14 rushes for 39 yards. Now 39 yards is respectable. He's rushed it a lot. He hasn't done shit. Is it like 2 big runs? He's definitely getting outplayed.
And look at this, Trevor. Oh, over. So he's throwing it away. So 4th and 6. So they should just kick it here.
Yeah. You should.
Yep.
They definitely should do that.
Yeah.
17-point. Jacksonville. Cam Little. Cam Little will be kicking it.
36-yard attempt.
It's up. And
It's good. So now the Jags lead to 17 points.
And Jackson.
Wow, you said that with a lot of force. And the Bucks take a knee as they're down by 17. Look to put a dent in that deficit a little bit here. Bucky Irving, see, and here comes out the crew.
Bucky probably definitely actually the best part of this Bucks offense so far.
So now the 25.
Jesus.
And Bucky, goes down. Went down pretty hard there.
Yeah.
4-yard pickup.
Fucking Javon fucking bailed him. Jesus.
So they're at the 29 now after the 4-yard pickup. Looks like it might be a passing play here.
Cover 2 coverage by cover 2 formation from Jacksonville.
Baker gonna run it in. No, maybe not. No, he throws it. Wow. That one's a McMillan again. What a night he's had. 4 receptions for 84. Now they're at the 37, well in field goal range. Now looks to, but they need a touchdown here, of course, and 2nd and 10. Baker. Oh, yeah, that was out.
Yeah, that was they should probably challenge that.
Yeah, let's take another look. I think that was definitely well out, yeah.
Oh, they need to challenge that.
Yeah, that was out. Jacksonville should challenge or they need a booth route or something.
Oh, so 2 shit if this stands.
Oh,
okay,
stands.
So for Bucks fans, I know that having the passer call was, well, now you're having the passer call. Oh, so it's for the winning. Well, now you had that if you got a score here, so fuck you. Jacksonville's a ref team. Fuck you.
The Chiefs are a ref team.
They are.
The Chiefs are a ref team.
They are.
No. I'm a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Yep. Eagles rigged the game.
Trayvon Walker is gonna beat Baker's ass cheeks after this, of course. More fucking cover 2, Jesus.
Yeah, they
No,
have
cover 2 Jacksonville's been playing in the second half. It's insane. They weren't even playing a lot last half.
learned a little bit from Todd Bowles himself. So the Bucks won their last Super Bowl. Just played a shitload of cover 2.
Last year, by the way, Jacksonville led the league in zone coverage. Like, they played the most zone coverage out of any team.
And first down again.
It's the Jacksonville way.
But lots of time coming off. I mean, when you're down by 17, the clock isn't exactly on your side right now.
Jair Alexander, I'm not gonna lie, hasn't done shit besides that pick.
Well, yeah.
That's his first tackle.
Yeah.
I guess he's been good coverage, so I guess that's probably why, but still.
Baker throws to nothing. 2nd and 10.
He has been playing like shit. Last week, can we not forget about the Buccaneers last week? They lost their game, but they lost it in style. They put up 42 points and still lost. Cough, cough, Cincinnati last year.
Baker now. Caught, and he goes out of bounds. That one to McMillan again.
Cough, cough, Cincinnati last year, but somehow worse.
So Jacksonville is making the Bucks spend all their time in the red zone right now.
Which I really can't afford. They need to fucking hurry this shit up.
And it's a 3rd and 8 too, so it's kind of a big conversion here.
It's a 3rd and manageable too, yeah. It's not a 3rd, you need a 3rd and short, it's a 3rd and manageable.
And it's caught, and McMillan is... Nope, at the 1.
Just stepped out of bounds. Clutch play by Darnell Savage.
Look at this, so close to being in, but Darnell pushes him out of bounds. And yep, almost had it. Would have been an arm length away from a touchdown. Not even. So it looks like they're, yeah, running up the middle.
Bucky's been good, so it should be a touchdown.
And no, he's going to corner it, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And that cuts the deficit down to 11-10 on the PAT.
I believe that'll be Bucky's 2nd of the day.
So still a double-digit deficit.
Buccaneers still need to come back a little bit more, but the Jaguars. My thing I like about Jacksonville in this game too. Sorry, the reason why I feel.
And it's in.
The reason why I still think Jacksonville's winning is because they take a shitload of time on their drives.
And the Bucks will kick it away. They're down by 10 here. Jacksonville looks to extend their lead back to 17. And it's a touchback.
Jacksonville after the rough start, looking to challenge it. Jacksonville's really turned things around in the Packers game. I mean, they're probably about to win this game, and so that's a 3.
Trevor almost sacked. He throws it deep. It's caught. Oh my.
TJ, 2nd big completion of the day. Big. No.
Triple coverage, and it's still caught. It was
under pressure too.
Yeah. BTJ and Trevor, some of the best chemistry of a quarterback and wide receiver in the league. Look at that. Under pressure, throws it on triple coverage, and it's still caught. You don't see many wide receivers doing stuff like that.
That's like a fucking head catch by fucking that Giants receiver in the Super Bowl like 10 years ago. Actually, probably like 12 years ago. The Giants fucking sucked since then. But still.
10 years ago it was 2015. The Patriots won the Super Bowl that year. Anyways. Huh?
That was a different team. That was the Seahawks.
I know. It was more.
So 13 years ago.
Yep.
The last time a catch like that was made like 13 years ago. Like that, so I'm not. I know, like not as good as that. That was literally last year. That's the OBJ Not like there's been better catches since then, but a catch like that, like
Yeah, we
Garrett
get it.
Wilson,
We get it, buddy.
like Garrett Wilson's catch is cooler. So is OBJ's.
At the 42.
Jesus Christ, what a formation! Jesus Christ, this is beautiful.
Trevor's got time. Throwing deep again for BTJ.
No,
Oh, wait, sorry, Bigsby.
Yeah, Jacksonville's having fun.
Bigsby's been a better receiver today than he's been a running back.
5 receptions for the That's his biggest reception of the night, though.
Yeah. So now they're at the 17.
Like the point difference, how many points the Bucks have?
Passes it to Washington, who's out.
Washington was in the slot there.
Second and inches.
Goddard's one thing I noticed. Goddard slowed down in the second half.
Yeah, I know they probably have him locked down because he was Trevor's biggest target in the first half.
Yeah, now
BTJ, Washington, they've all been big targets. Even Bigsby's been a pretty big target.
Gianni Brown was more of a target in the last drive, but on that first drive in the second half.
So now they're at the 7.
Goddard's.
Trevor throws it. No, blocked.
First drop of BTJ's had all year. That was honestly not even on him. It was just a defense. BTJ is just such a good receiver. But he's not as good as
Patrick Mahomes. Anyways, you got to run it in here.
Oh, yeah,
But they're not going to do that. Let's see if they do a screen, maybe.
it will be.
And he's in.
Third of the day.
Just when we thought he was out of it. His third touchdown. It's been Trevor's biggest target for scoring. We know he had great chemistry with Jalen Hurts. Might have the same with Trevor Lawrence as well.
This year, it's been the part. I think it's kind of. Carter's kind of entering the same system. It's offensively. It's been the receiving wise, by the way. It's been the.
What?
It's hard to say. Receiving, he has just as good receivers this year. I mean, he has Gianni Brown, he has Parker Washington, BTJ.
And it's back to a 17-point game.
Brenton Strange.
Yeah. And the Jaguars kick it away as they're up by 17 again.
Bucky will return it to the 22-yard, 3-yard. So average return. Is she okay?
So they're at the 23 now.
One thing I've had to say is I would say that MVPs on both sides on both offenses is for the Bucks. For the Bucks, it has to be Bucky Irving.
McMillan too.
Yeah, I know, but we can't. Dang, how dare you give a receiver anything that even remotely has the word M in it, the letter M. Oh wait, his name's M. Yeah, McMillan, you have to get cut. I'm just kidding. MVP of the both. I think Bucky's been the most valuable player to the Bucks in this game. While on Jacksonville's side, it's been Trevor. He's just.
And Bucky, oh my God, all the way to the 50.
Thank you, Bucky. Devin made it with a second half of the day. Right on the logo. Here in Jacksonville.
2nd and 6. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. 34-17 going into the fourth. Jacksonville leads. Buccaneers ball. So they're at fourth quarter now. 2nd and 6 at the 46. And caught, but
Dropped, yeah. Flag down though. Oh, so that roughing the passer call. That roughing the passer call.
Who else?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, he did it on Mike Evans as well.
Jesus. They declined the penalty for some fucking reason.
No, they didn't. They accepted it. Oh, what? Seriously? Oh, wait. No. Oh, 34. How? How is that even... Alright.
I guess it was caught.
And he goes out. Caught by McMillan again. And that gets him to the 9. Bucks gotta work fast here. Down by 17 in the fourth quarter. Game's not completely out of reach, but defense has to make moves. Offense has to work fast. This is a very, big team cooperation coming into this fourth. So Baker throws it away. 2nd and 2 goal. Hands it off to Bucky. Bucky is at the 1. 3rd and goal. So whether the Bucks are stopped here or not, they're probably going to go for it regardless. So big play for Jacksonville coming up regardless. Hands it off. And he's in. Touchdown.
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's offense is getting back in it, but their defense isn't. But their issue is I feel like the offense got back in it too late, and that's what's going to cost them this game. They just got lit a tad too late.
Ball is up, and it's back within 10. So big game for the defense here to bring this game back in reach. And the Bucks kick it away. Jacksonville leads by 10. Can bring it to a 17-point lead once again. And also can run some clock off, so Tampa Bay has little time to do anything. Same time though, the run game hasn't been alive at all for Jacksonville. Yeah.
They worse. Trust me, if that run game was working, this game would be like 35. It would be like, they would have run to jump 50. They've literally gone one drive with a touchdown. And that was a field goal.
And Trevor. Oh, he's pressured. Oh. Okay, so that throw it away, and that'll leave it at 2nd and 10.
Not that far.
Trevor backs up. And he's sacked. 3rd and 20. Good work from the defense, setting the exact tone I said they had to.
The audio is second a minute. He's really owned Lawrence. Ezra, not gonna lie, Ezra Cleveland's guarding him right now, and he's kind of playing like shit.
So let's see how Trevor can throw deep here. Oh, he's pressured again. He throws it away, and they're going to punt. Good work from the defense. Coming back. You could say it's late, but better late than never.
This would be a comeback one for the Buccaneers, so...
And Logan Cook kicks it away, punts it away. That's a good punt. All the way to the 6, I believe. Yep. So they're at the 6. It's a long way to go here. And Jags defense has been pretty great all night, so we have the 10 now. And the more time that comes off the clock is a win for Jacksonville, so caught, and it's a first. The 17. Still in their own red zone.
All Jacksonville really needs to do now is force a stop. But Logan Cook could have maybe just run this defense. This made the defense's lives so much easier. They have so much time to make us do something big now. Shine Muma is third tackle there. All Jacksonville needs to do. One more stop. This shit is fucking over.
Baker, he's got time. He's checked down, first down.
Baker Mayfield is over 246 yards, but he got a fucking pick. That's why Trevor's playing better. Oh yeah, Trevor. What's up? Oh no.
Stopped here.
Yeah, this defense getting a lot of pressure on it. More time coming off the clock. Jesus, Trey Alexander's not done. Fucking shit. Since that pick. He's, by the way, Jair's starting Mike.
Oh, pressure, and he's got it for 3rd and wide at the 41. I know. But on the previous drives, it was Marshawn.
I feel like every time Mike has a reception, it's always Alex Jair who tackles him. I feel like Marshawn's tackled him like once all game. Jair's like always fucking tackled him.
Passes, and it's to the 49. Lots of time coming off the clock, though.
Yeah, this is why I feel like Jackson could just run this shit on him. Of course, we have to replay literally every fucking first down, even though it's literally just a 10-yard pickup. Jackson. Way Lightning taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I would love to make the joke, but the Jacksonville has one fucking game. I can only make the Tampa Bay one. Jacksonville is one. I guess Jacksonville State, but I guess.
Baker. He's pressured. He throws it and nowhere. 3rd and 7. 3 minutes to go. And it's caught by McMillan again. Wow. Most of Baker's yards are from McMillan.
Oh no, this formation's ass. Oh my god, I've never seen a worse formation.
Caught for a first.
More time. You know what's happening? More time. The Bucks are probably gonna get the 2-minute warning though. Yeah, Bucks need to go deep here. The Bucks cannot get the 2-minute warning. The Jags.
And there it is.
For Tampa Bay. Yeah, the only. I thought I was scared of that punt because I'm always a Jags fan.
Oh. That throw.
I was scared on that punt. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna lose this. But no. No, we're not.
Oh my god, 2 bad throws in a row. 3rd and 10. Third and 10 at the 19. Baker. Complete to Evans, who's in for the touchdown, but there's a flag.
Actually, I think we should accept it.
So this will bring it within 3 points if the PAT is good.
But they took a shit ton of time.
So either you onside it. Actually, no. You should probably just trust your defense. Actually.
The only thing is now for Jacksonville, once the Bucks use all the timeouts, first down wins the game.
And it's up and good. So they'll give it away to Jacksonville as they're down by 3 now. A field goal ties it. A touchdown could give them the win. So they're at the 25 now. Hands it off. They're going to run some clock here, but Bigsby struggled tonight. They used their first time out. So they're going to run Bigsby again. And, oh, he's got it.
I would say if I'm Jacksonville, get like to like a 2nd and 5 or something. Okay, yeah, not just like doing a screen or something, like a short pass. So now, like
2nd and 9, a first down ends the game.
Yeah, there's only 2 things that the Bucks can do win now.
And it's no, just short. 3rd and 4.
So now you probably should just do like an out route instead of Washington or Thomas.
So if it's 4th down, Tampa will get the ball back, but no timeouts. Well, Pro will probably get the ball back.
And your fucking local fucking punting tips.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the best, probably the best punter.
And
First set.
that'll end the game.
Game winner. Fucking. So Jacksonville literally just needing to knee it out and win. And they won. So Jacksonville are 3.
Not official yet. Not official yet. Clock is straight 0, buddy. Okay.
So Jacksonville on a 3-game winning streak. This guy's retarded.
Yeah. Oh, okay, buddy. Ironic.
Now, Jacksonville's officially